Meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Alderwoman Ames. Here. Alderman Catalano.
Here.
Alderman Currielli.
Here.
Alderman Jacob. Alderman Messina.
Here.
Alderman Sismarski. Alderman Harkowitz.
Here.
Alderman Harkowitz.
Here.
Mayor, please.
Here. We have a quorum. Please stand, join the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Need a motion to approve the minutes of December 21st, 2023.
I'll make a motion.
Okay, comments, questions, or corrections? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. I have no written communique, but I do have one resident, Mr. Benson. If you could please go to the podium.
Either one.
That's fine too, yeah. Okay. Sure.
Just to make it clear, I'm not a resident of Wooddale, I'm a resident of Bensonville, but I think it's a shared comment that I'd like to bring to your attention.
Go ahead.
Mayor. So on March 19th, 2024, there's going to be a primary election. No big news, but the news is for those of us in the Fenton 100 school district, once again, we are going to be asked to have a referendum that Fenton is asking the voters to approve to raise real estate taxes, to raise an additional $65 million for building improvements. This will be the third attempt. The first one was for, I'm rounding, $129 million. The second referendum was for $99 million. Both of those failed at the elections. After the second referendum failed, Fenton decided to use $10 million of their current excess tax dollars that they've collected, they're all tax dollars, previously, to resolve some flooding issues and to have, that they've had for years. And they also are installing artificial turf in their sport fields and expanded the track inside the football stadium. Most of this information is on their website and it's available. In addition, last year Fenton decided they were going to build a science, technology, engineering, and math, or STEM wing. This again is something that they do not have to go to referendum. They have such a large tax base that they're allowed to go through and use $32 million to do that without going to a referendum. And there is information about the that, but it's not straightforward in how you can get it. So I'm working on trying to make that a little clearer. So they're doing this also. The bonds that they're doing, the state has legislation that you can't go and ask for that much money, even if you've got the capability to do it. But they've gotten approval to go and split it up. So they did some of the bonds in 2023 and they're going to do the rest of them in 2024 to get around the law. I think it's legal, but so I just want to make the people aware that this is going on. Most people are not aware that something of this magnitude would be on a primary election. And I don't know how well they're going to advertise it this time. So that's it.
And Mayor,
Thank you.
It's just a comment.
can I ask him to add a comment?
Add a comment?
Could he speak to the proposed amounts that they will raise based on, I know you guys have buckets, like if a house is worth $250, it's going X amount.
Yeah, there are some calculations. I didn't bring that with me, but they're going to have something that is going to allow the taxpayers, the people to look it up. They do have to know what the actual amount is, but that is easily found on, it's public information for everybody's taxes. I could look, if I know your address, I could look it up. And I would be, there's people that would be willing to help. I don't want to offer that as a service because people might think I'm trying to, do it to finagle somebody, and that would not be the case, but they will have something available. Last year it wasn't, one of the previous years when I tested it, it really didn't come out properly, but they said that it's correct, and I checked it with mine, and it's correct. However, one other thing, sorry, I'm well over my time, but if you are aware, if you're I believe everybody's in Addison Township, you did get a reassessment, so even though the assessors say that your taxes aren't going up, your taxes are going up.
Thank you.
And on that good news, sorry. Thank you so much for letting me speak.
Thank you. Do we have any other residents that wish to address the council? Okay. Under Mayor's report, we have one item it's concerning Prairie Fest. Ms. Silva has a personal request from the committee.
Thank you, Council. As you know, special events continue to be a focal point for the city of Wooddale, and it's a special passion for those who sit on the Special Events Committee. This year, we're doing a little more of an experiment, if you will. Saturday night has historically been our highest attendance in our four-day festival. We're looking to build that attendance number on, for example, Thursday or Friday night. So we're working to get a larger, more national band present for our Friday night rather than our Saturday night. What we've learned is that band rates are based in two different tiers. One is considered a routing tier, one that they're on tour with, and it aligns very strategically and seamlessly to go from town to town. Other base fees or categories would be an isolated one-off. And for the band that we're hoping to secure for Friday night, which appears to be potentially available, the pricing is out of our current budget. So I'm here to ask for an increase in our entertainment budget on behalf of the Special Events Committee, in the hopes that our experiment for increasing our Friday night attendance proves to serve the city well. As you know, special events continue to be a bright spot in Wooddale. It's something that the community always enjoys. And the theory is that should we have a larger national band, the attendance would be stronger, revenues would be greater, and it would kind of overflow through the rest of the festival week. With that, I request a total amount of $150,000. So
You request an additional $30,000.
yes, sir. Yes, Mayor. An additional $30,000.
And just so the residents are clear, we're talking about revenues. The city's hoping to break even, but I don't think so. But it's worth a try, right? People enjoy it, and that's why we're doing this experiment.
It is an experiment that the Special Events Committee has devised and hopes to achieve.
So do we have a motion on that?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Any questions? Let's do a roll. Oh,
Just-
Alderman Messina.
Yeah, no, just to be clear, I think also it's to be noted, Saturday, the theory is that like, we are gonna get an attendance anyhow. People are coming. I could go up there and karaoke. People are coming regardless, right? So we took some of that money.
Might be pushing a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. That's right. But, and pushing some of that towards the other nights, and to your point, Director Silva, hoping that we can get people there on the other nights, like the Sunday, the Friday, but really Friday is really what we're hoping for. So just to add more.
Okay, Alderman Currielli, you were next.
The additional 30,000, is that for one band?
Potentially, yes. Thank you.
And how does this affect the budget for the fest?
That's a great question. I might have to thank you. I might have to defer to our finance director, but my understanding is that last year's budget ran a bit of a deficit. Our goal is to increase revenues by drawing more people to come to the festival.
And part of the experiment is if we have a headliner like we're looking at, maybe people are more willing to sponsor. Again, if you know, if we don't try, we're not gonna know.
Could do
So-
YMCA. Yeah, 2 of them right there.
So we have a motion. Any other questions? Do you have follow-up, Alderman Currielli? No. Any other questions? Roll call.
Alderman Messina.
Yes.
Alderman Hartwoods.
Yes.
Alderwoman Ames.
Yes.
Alderman Catalano.
Yes.
Alderman Currielli.
No.
Alderman Artie-Woods.
Yes.
Okay, and that passes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Silva. Sorry, Mr. Wilson. Next, city manager's report.
3 items tonight. There was 2, but now there's 3. I think that Alderman Messina's karaoke would be more entertaining for me personally than so I'd like to see that.
Reconsider, because maybe that wasn't true.
I didn't know that was we didn't know that was an option.
Yeah.
Could happen.
No, two real reports. Vehicle sticker contest is on again. For those of you interested, you can visit the website. It's open to Wooddale residents K through 8, and entries are due by February 12th. Winners will receive a $100 gift card, a plaque, and obviously their winning design would be on the vehicle sticker. The next item is Citizens Public Works Academy. We're very excited about this. This is similar to our police academy. This is the first year we're doing a Public Works Citizens Academy. It will be on Tuesdays beginning in April and ending mid-May. There'll be more information on the website, but it would give residents the opportunity to get a more hands-on experience with some of our Public Works tools and equipment and a lot of the nice work that Public Works does that some people absolutely know nothing about. So if you're interested in Public Works, please contact Public Works Department or look on the website. And that concludes my report.
Thank you. If no objections, we have 2 items on the consent agenda. I'll need a motion.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
And there's no objections? Okay, roll call, please.
Alderwoman Ames.
Yes.
Alderman Currielli.
Yes.
Alderman Catalano.
Yes.
Alderman Messina.
Yes.
Alderman Hartwoods.
Yes.
Alderman Artie-Woods.
Yes.
Oh, that passes. Sorry, I went short too. Going fast on me. Next, I need a motion to approve the 2 items. Item number 1, a resolution authorizing City of Wooddale to enter into an agreement with Pacific Construction LLC for the Police Department Interior Renovation Project, an amount not to exceed $1,731,116. Item number 2, a resolution approving a proposal from McDonough Demolition for the demolition of 144 West Commercial Street, an amount not to exceed $27,200. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second?
Roll call.
Alderman Currielli.
Yes.
Alderwoman Ames.
Yes.
Alderman Catalano.
Yes.
Alderman Messina.
Yes.
Alderman Artwoods.
Yes.
Alderman Artie-Woods.
Yes.
And that passes. Next, committee chair reports, planning and zoning, Alderman Catalano.
No report, Mayor.
Okay, thank you. Public health and safety, Alderman Currielli.
No report, Mayor.
Thank you. Public works, Alderman Artie-Woods.
No report.
Thank you. Finance and administration, Alderwoman Ames.
No report, Mayor.
Thank you. Under other business, airport and stormwater, nothing this evening. Approval of list of bills, Alderwoman Ames.
Thank you, Mayor. I have 2 reports. First is, I'd like to make a motion to approve the list of bills for January 4th, 2024 in the amount of $604,485.00.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Questions on any of these bills? Roll call.
Alderwoman Ames.
Yes.
Alderman Artie-Woods.
Yes.
Alderman Catalano.
Yes.
Alderman Currielli.
Yes.
Alderman Messina.
Yes.
Alderman Artwoods.
Yes.
And that passes.
Next, I'd like to make a motion to approve the list of bills for January 18th, 2024, in the amount of $880,438.36.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second on this one. Any questions on any of these bills? Roll call, please.
Alderwoman Ames.
Yes.
Alderman Artie Woods.
Yes.
Alderman Catalano.
Yes.
Alderman Currielli.
Yes.
Alderman Messina.
Yes.
Alderman Hartwoods.
Yes.
And that passes. Okay, we have no executive session, no items to be referred, but I do have one informational item that Mr. Bond just gave me, just so everybody knows. Today, the city acquired the parcels at 120 Commercial Street that was closed today. Alderman Woods, you had...
I would add an informational, based on the prior comments from the resident from Bensonville. And Mr. Wilson, you can correct me if I'm wrong, so as a taxing body issues those bonds are then attached to the properties. The property taxes will be raised even though they issued those bonds on the side without a referendum. Would that be correct?
Mr. Wilson?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Preface this by saying I haven't exactly researched all of the school bonding authorities, but there are, and even the city of Wooddale has the ability to issue certain, I believe superintendent had referred to them as non-referendum bonds. So even the city has the latitude to do that to a lesser extent than Fenton would if we should so desire. So again, without having researched that or whatnot, I would believe there would be a high likelihood that those would appear on the property tax levies. The city, we do the alternate revenue bonds, and then we abate those taxes so that they do not appear on them. So we do those, the alternate revenue bonds without a referendum with the intent of abating those taxes, which we did that a couple of months ago, last month. Like I said, but it's my understanding though that if we were to do a non-referendum bond like that and not abate the taxes, then they would go on the property tax bills. Again, I'm not an expert in school bonding, but based upon my understanding of how municipal bonds in general work, I would presume that that would be an accurate statement.
And I'm saying this having followed a couple school districts, I understand that that's how it works. All I'm saying is this is kind of legal, the backdoor way to get to the $100 million they want.
Okay. All right, thank you. Need a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? We're adjourned.